Consider for a moment how farm animals are treated. Seen not as sentient beings, but simply things to be used as a resource. They are housed and fed. But this isn't done out of kindness. A calculation is made by the farmer to provide the livestock with the bare minimum needed to subsist. The smallest possible space is provided, and minimum amount of nutrition, and only until the animals have grown large enough that they can be profitably dispatched and sold. No thought is given to their well-being. No concern for the suffering, the discomfort, the anxiety generated from being forced to live in such cramped, artificial environments. The misery of creatures processed in the factory farming system is of no concern to those who benefit from it. When I look around at the design of the housing being put up at a furious pace all over London, I begin to wonder if the architects, the financiers, the urban planners and the politicians have any more concern for the well-being of the public than the factory farmer has for his caged chickens. They are not building houses. They are not building places that people could consider homes. They are building coffin-sized apartment complexes, high-rise, high-density housing developments, many of which bear a surprising resemblance to container yards. These places are soulless and soul-destroying. Dispiriting to look at, one can only imagine what it feels like to live in one, instead of producing the kind of housing people actually want to live in. Property developers have been allowed to produce the architectural equivalent of fast food. No one will be content living in these places. This is not the kind of environment that is conducive to settling down and bringing up a family. Who would want to grow old in a place like this? The production of this kind of architecture suggests a real contempt for the general public on the part of the powers that be. The built environment in which you live has a huge impact on your well-being. And the dreadful design of these places suggests a total indifference to the quality of life of ordinary people. These developments are the 21st century version of the old council estates. The main difference being that people will have to pay through the nose to live in them. They may look cheap and shoddy, but these apartments don't come cheap. To be blunt, the developers are in the business of producing boxes for the plebs to live in. This reflects how the elite actually see us. Workers are seen as human resources. They need to be housed. But there is no need to worry about irrelevant matters of aesthetics. Space and light, harmony and proportion are of no importance. An attractive environment is not a concern in working-class areas. We are not building back better, just bigger and totally soulless.
We'd like to know what you think. Please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel.